If you have the desire to do great things with your life, then you also have the responsibility to develop a growth mindset. If you've got a fixed mindset, you're basically saying, this is it for me. This is who I am. I can't change who I am. There's no opportunities where I am. There's basically just everything is as it is, and no change can be made and no change is required. But if you have a growth mindset, then you're able to look for opportunities exactly where you are to help you do the things you want to do, help you be the best version of yourself. One story I'll give you is just a quick one. I was working for a company, and within the company, I was like in the customer service section, and people used to call up and want to speak to people in the different departments. But as I was there, I used to think, who are these people in this other department? Because they seem so important. And I had a desire to earn more money and keep adding value to myself. So I took it upon myself to inquire about who are these people? What is this department and what do they do? And one of the steps I had to take is to speak to the director of their department. And it took me such a long time to go and speak to him. Bearing in mind, I'm not going to ask for money or ask for something big. I just wanted to speak to him to show my interest in the role. And on day one, I would get ready. In my mind, I'm ready. I'll dress appropriate to make sure that, I'm in good form to go and speak to this director of this department. And I would start walking towards him, and all of a sudden, this feeling of fear would overcome me, and I'll just be like, okay, not today, not today. And I'll just go back to my seat. And that happened probably about 3-4 times before I actually went up to speak to him. Bearing in mind, it's just human. It's just a human being like me. But that feeling of fear was so strong, but my feeling of, or the desire to do better and be better was also strong. So when I eventually spoke to him, I expressed my interest in the department, and I said, oh, I really would like to join your team one day. And he was like, oh, okay, fantastic. If we have any roles come up, we'll let you know, and we can take it from there. And eventually a role did come up. I was able to interview for it. I had to obviously prepare for the interview, and I got the job. And that role allowed me to earn good money. It allowed me to be in a position to get a good salary. And as a parent with 2 children, money is important. Money is needed. I say this to say that if I didn't have, number one, the desire to do better, if I didn't have the ability to overcome the fear, I possibly would have missed out on that opportunity. Being in a position to understand a fixed mindset and a growth mindset allowed me to know that this may be who I am now, but I can be better. And that's the shift, is allowing yourself to understand that you can be better, you can do better, you can find better things. I hope that this video helps you. If you feel stuck, if you feel as though there is nothing better for you, or you can't do any better because this is what you've always done and this is what your life is, choose to develop a growth mindset, and it's something that you can work on, and you just have to take first steps. Small steps, first steps towards becoming strong and building that growth mindset, which will then allow you to challenge so many different aspects of your life, and will also allow you to explore. If you're new to this channel, my name is Agnes Wanja. We do all things personal development here. So do like, share, and I'll see you on my next video.